No, her name is Noor, you said that.
Yes, her name is
That's
Noor.
true, actually. Arif doesn't mean halal.
Yeah, so her name is Noor. You know what's the translation of Noor?
I'll give you a clue. If they had a giant cross on them, then probably not halal.
Light. She is the light of my life. The literal translation of her name is light.
Of whose name?
The girl who wants to be the
President thing.
president, yeah.
What's her name?
No.
Nor, I know this name. That translates as light. Alright. Where's everyone else? Are we all getting chicken wings?
Oh, by the way, you were on Snapchat today. You're becoming Snapchat famous.
Who's Snapchat?
Was it, what? Rahman, yeah.
With your son apparently.
Oh, he's a pain.
Your son or Rahman?
No, his son. Rahman was like,
apparently Hisham's my son, would see him.
He has an Egyptian son with an afro.
And apparently that's the only difference between those is the afro.
Oh.
Everything else is the same. His hair is out of control. Out of control. I keep telling him to get a haircut. Out of control. Right. What's that now? Soup?
No. Take a wilder guess.
A wilder guess than soup?
Yes.
Dog meat stew.
Because, like, seriously, how would I get the soup in this?
True. Okay, dog meat stew.
No.
Is that wild enough?
No.
Wilder?
Yes.
Wilder? No, I don't know. I can't get much
If
wilder.
you get the flavor of the noodles, I'll give you biscuits.
How many guesses does he have?
Wait.
3.
It's not.
Scorpion flavored noodles.
No, they don't sell those.
Right.
Wait, oh, can you tell me the company?
I couldn't speak names of them in English.
Crab.
Snail noodle.
Chicken.
Chicken! Get out of here!
Curry.
I still have one more guess. You're from Iraq.
No, it's not Arabic or English. It's
All right.
a language you can't read.
Yeah, but I'm trying to picture what meat might be popular.
I don't think he was something popular in Iraq.
Right.
Snake.
Snake.
No, he can't be.
Shrimps!
Oh, okay, I just
No, I was thinking.
I had my third guess. Shrimps.
Wait, I was thinking shrimps, but I didn't think you'd consider that crazy enough. Because that's not crazy here.
No, I know it's not.
Yeah.
It's not crazy for me as well.
So why did you describe?
Soup.
The thick soup?
I mean,
You've obviously never had thick Irish soup before.
is it
Pretty
the
sure
word?
we don't see this with this. Pretty sure.
No, you do. You
Some
just
soups you can with a fork if it's thick enough. Some Spanish soups. That's a thick soup.
You've
And
ever been to Spain?
And they serve it on a plate. True story.
You've ever been to Spain?
No.
No. Because like the restaurants are like
But Ireland's a very cultural place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 7 euros for shawarma. Sure. And that doesn't even taste like shawarma.
Did you get your chicken? Free chicken? No?
There's something like that.
Yeah, there is. They're giving free chicken away for votes. Who's outside?
Good tactics, very Arab of her.
It is very hard. Very, very Western too. It's universal.
Very efficient.
Very efficient, very efficient. I think one chicken wing is what, like 25 cents if you get a large bag?
They're making it, so it's way cheaper.
Ah yeah, but still you have to buy the chicken wing. So
Yeah, but it's still cheaper.
25 cents a wing maybe?
It's like 4 euros for like 6 wings. No.
Ah, you can do better than €4 for 6 wings.
Like the
If you buy them
If you buy them
from a restaurant.
Oh, from a restaurant, yes, but from the supermarket, no.
Yeah.
Who's outside? Come in!
She's talking to someone.
Who's she talking to?
Maybe,
Oh.
Maybe we should just start.
Maybe we should just start. But where's the rest?
Gone.
Gone?
What?
Oh well.
Wasting so much time waiting.
I thought there were more people coming. This is everybody?
No, this isn't
Omar, Yusuf, Wong.
Well, we'll just have to start without them then. Okay, we're going to go through the physics exam. So, pen and paper. Two forces act on a mass. The first force is sounds quite serious. 7.81 newtons, 50.2 degrees. And then there's another one here. Now, somebody in the exam made a very good point in their answer. Was it about the direction?
Yes.
Yeah, I did not actually say if they were in the same direction or opposite.
Yeah. I wrote that. And I wrote two answers. One for this direction and one
Very good. And both were wrong.
No, impossible.
Because you only gave me the horizontal force in the answer.
No, I get the...
Did you? Okay, well then maybe. Finally, come on. 45 degrees, and this is 11.3. Now, you know what? I think actually, did most people draw them in the same direction? Because I remember most people got it right. Hey. 45 degrees.
I lied. I only give the horizontal, yes. It's like, give me an extra mark for writing both directions.
It was quite interesting.
And no one else thought about it.
No one got it right?
No.
I wrote them in the same direction.
Guys, why are you so late? You're holding me up.
Yeah.
Not that I care too much because it's your time that you're wasting. I still get paid. I just thought, you might care that you're wasting your time. Do you care?
Of course.
How ridiculous of me to ask, huh? Now, this force here, how big is this force? 11.3 cos 45. And this one? 11.3 sine 45. And this one? 7.81 cos 50.2. And this one? 7.81 sine 50.2. Yep.
And then, that's it?
No, because then these get added together and then these get added together. So in the horizontal direction, you have to do 11.3 cos 45. Can you type this in on your calculator? Plus 7.81 cos 50.2. And in the vertical direction, you have to do 11.3 sine 45 plus 7.81 sine 50.2. So what's the first one there, please? And the second one, please?
I think they are like switched or something. Like 11.3, if I can remember.
What a stupid mistake. Lee is writing everything down.
You made a mistake? What was your mistake? You only gave the horizontal? Yes. A couple of students only gave me the horizontal. I do not know why. Maybe you can explain to me why.
Here's the question.
Two forces act on a mass. The first force acts with 7.81 and a direction of 50.2 degrees, and the second acts with 11.3 newtons in a direction 45 degrees to the horizontal. Find the net force.
If only the horizontal.
Only half the marks, because I wanted the vertical as well. Yeah, what does the word net force mean? What's net force?
All the forces.
Yeah, total force. Total.
So do I get a 3?
You only gave me the horizontal?
Then
Then,
I gave you 2 directions.
yeah, but both were horizontal, so,
Yeah, but like,
but no, yes?
I gave you the horizontal and the vertical, and I gave you horizontal. Is that
Yeah, that's fine, you gave me more than what I
what are you
wanted.
complaining about?
So
Yeah.
like, didn't ask for the horizontal first?
Yeah, that
No.
is the networks.
Well,
No, I mean like the...
yeah, you gave me the magnitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't need it, so there's no problem in giving it to me. It's better to give me more than less, so that's fine. Okay, what was the first number here?
12.9.
Oh yeah, it was something like 12.99.
Yeah.
13.
So 13 newtons, and the other one was like 10 newtons or something. Can you hit that in, please? Omar! You're back.
Again.
Again.
Guess who's back?
Tell a friend.
Oh yes!
15 points. Oh,
14.
I know my Slim Shady. What is it?
14. 13.9 inches.
So 14 newtons then. Yeah.
That's it, such a coincidence.
Yeah.
You only quiz once.
What?
You only quiz once.
Yes, indeed.
Only what?
Quiz once. Physics. Quiz.
Oh,
Physics is a verb now, to fizz.
Physics.
Alright.
Go the physics away.
That fizz is so bad. Right, 2. 2 was a question which I think practically everyone got right. It's a UVATS problem. You're told a car is travelling at 27 and then decelerates with deceleration of -6 until it is at rest. What's the S? I think everybody practically got this right. S equals, no, V squared equals, yeah. V squared equals U squared plus 2AS. So 0 equals 27 squared minus 12S. Thank you, Yusuf. So S is 27 times 27 over 12, 27 squared. What's that, please?
60.
Oh, it's 60 point.
75. What was it?
Yeah, that was it, I remember, yeah. So far you have 10 marks.
think we got it.
Most people got the second one right, so most people at this point would be at 7 or 8 marks. Number 3 was answered very, very poorly. Not everyone got it. Some people got it. Most people did not get number 3. Number 3 was the rocket question.
Yeah.
A rocket of mass 90 kg fires its engine. The mass of the gas is 17 kilograms per second, and the speed of the gas is 173 meters per second. What is the net force?
None of the class paper questions I solved has a rocket question. None of the ones I solved.
Correct. I believe that, because you probably got it wrong.
Yeah, I did.
Good. But it did come up in one version of one past paper 7 years ago. Yeah. Because I felt like I was being too kind, I had to throw in a couple of weird ones. Right? Right. 2 forces here. What are the 2 forces?
Gravity.
Gravity, which is good old mg, and then the force from the engine.
Leave any question unattended. Never.
Never, yes. Wait, did you leave this blank? Ah, yeah, he tut.
So I got a mark for just T and MG.
Actually, I might have even, yeah. Because I'm sure I would have given you a mark for F equals T minus mg. Obviously, T is bigger. Well,
I think
not
I did
obviously.
all the B questions. That's fine.
No, not fine.
Oh no.
That's
No.
Eat your shrimp. Right. What is the formula to calculate the force the engine exerts when it ejects the gas? M? No.
so.
Yeah.
Someone got this right, so at least one person remembers. Lee? Yeah. delta M delta V. The mass of the gas times the velocity of the gas minus the mass of the rocket times G.
I did the first part.
Yeah, a lot of people forgot about the weight of the rocket. So this M is 90, the V is 173, the M is, no, it's not 90, it's 17 per second. 173 minus 90 times 9.81. Yusuf, please be so kind. Your teacher is tired and sad. Get the force here. Now, a couple of people gave me the MV part, which is good, I suppose, but everyone forgot about the weight of the rocket.
25.8.1.
Thank you.
So it's half mark. No.
Yes, half mark. You forgot the MG? Half marks for you. Your exam was good. I remember your result.
So you don't have our results?
I corrected them all. You might be thinking, why didn't I bring them?
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
I had no time. Because I have a 6-hour teaching block today because I have to cover for Roland. So I'll be teaching from 11 o'clock until 5 o'clock.
see what rolling is doing to you?
Rolling.
See?
JK. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think you got? No. 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 Sorry, you already asked me 3 questions. 3-question limit. Too late. I don't remember, but I think it was an A. Could have been a B, I don't remember. A or B. I don't remember. I just remember looking at your paper going, good. So it at least made me happy, which will make you happy.
The paper with the 2 directions, do you remember everything?
Yeah, I remember thinking, what an idiot. 4. Now, a lot of people got this wrong. In fact, I don't even know if anyone got it right. So I'll read it out loud. Listen carefully. A car turns around a corner of radius 9. The car's mass is 2,016 kilograms, and it takes 2 seconds to turn the corner. So what does T equal?
2.
No.
No, that's the thing that
8.
Wow.
Go ahead. You know why?
Yeah, but it's only a quarter.
That's what I did.
The big T is like the whole circle.
Exactly. It took 2 seconds to make a quarter turn. So 8 seconds to make a full turn. Now, how many people actually did that? You spotted that.
I did something else.
What did you do? Did you have a 4 somewhere?
No, I found that distance. So distance was not mine. I did something weird, I remember. Cause
Yeah. Weird could mean wrong here.
yeah.
Yeah. Right. What is the acceleration? So what's the formula for acceleration when you're moving in a circle? V squared over or. Do we know the or? Yeah, do we know the V squared? No. What's the formula for V? Omega or. So another formula is omega squared or, but we don't know the omega, but we have a formula for it. It's
1 over 2,
no, 2 pi over t. So one formula we have is 4 pi squared or over t squared. So the answer would be 4 times pi squared times 9 over 8 squared. So that would be 36 over 64 pi squared. So that's about 4.5.
If our T was wrong, how many marks do we lose?
1, 2. Don't remember.
Or like
I got lost halfway.
This is 5?
Yeah, 5.5.
Yeah, 5.55
Yeah.
meters per second squared. Now, I think I do remember seeing 5.55 at least once, so somebody got this right. That was you. Good job. Anyone else? Me? No. Did you have T as 2?
Is there a mark for the two?
What do you think?
Obviously. It's all your fault, because you confused me in the first question. It's like, what direction does it? Do we add them? Do we subtract them? And then that's it, everything.
One.
Sorry, are you talking? Or?
It's all your fault.
It's an important lesson to learn that everything in this class will be my fault.
I know.
Yes. Yes.
It's not a lesson, I know this.
Yes. Your shrimp tastes bad? My fault.
No, I didn't. That was nice.
Okay. Good.
My fault.
Right, that's number 4. Number 5, I was pleased to see, I think everybody, or nearly everybody, got number 5 right, which was the resistors. So we have here A5. They're in parallel. This one is a 9, and this one is a 3. And then the EMF here is an 8. And I wanted the current. So I think everyone knew to use what formula for the resistance? No, before that, get the total R. 1 over R, yeah, is 1 over 9 plus 1 over 3, which is 4 over 9. So R is 9 over 4. And then you have the VIR triangle. And I wanted the I, which is V over R. So the I is 8 over 9 over 4, which is 32 over 9, which is a thing, what?
3.555.
Okay. That's the I then. And I think everybody got this, right? Looks familiar, yeah. Good job, good job. Number 6 was okay. You have 2 capacitors. Can I scroll down? Yeah. They have capacitance of 2 and 4, and they're in series. And they're connected to 8 volts. How do capacitors combine in series? Yes, 1 over C equals 1 over 2 plus 1 over 8. So that's 5/8. So C is 8 over 5. And what did I want? The energy, which is a half CV squared was the formula, which is a half times 8/5 times 64. So that's 32. So 8 times 32 over 5, which is 1 something. I'm tired. 32, 240, and thank you. 51.2 joules. And again, I think most people got this. Number 7, however, was answered half well. I think half the people got 7 and the other half got confused. A capacitor is fully charged with a voltage of 8 volts and then is allowed to discharge through a resistor of 2.7 kilo ohms, and it takes 2.15 minutes to fully discharge. And what a lot of people, I think most people remember that it's 5 time constants for the discharge, although we need to convert this into seconds, which is 120 plus 15, 135 seconds.
What do you mean by 5 times?
What do you mean, what do I mean? You're asking me a question that's making me upset. What do you mean, what do I mean?
I wasn't here for the lesson, so I just skipped through the video.
So what do you think your mistake was?
Skip the video.
And what do you think you should now do?
Watch the video.
Correct. So the time constant is 135 over 5, which what's that, 27? 27 seconds is the time constant. But RC is equal to the time constant. So the it's the C that I'm looking for. Please. Is this, which is this. And what's this, please?
0.0.
Fine, so have you got a calculator?
Yeah, but that doesn't.
I know this one does, but later you'll need one, and you can help me by typing in questions, please. It'll give you something to do other than making sounds with your fork. Can you take out the calculator?
Yes, I know that.
Yeah, but for this one, yes, but for the next one, maybe not.
I want to answer the next one.
Yeah, you'll be making noise with your fork.
Point zero. What was that?
0.01. 10 millifarads, right? Okay. Can I go on to 8 now? Yeah. 8. A car's engine has a force of 47,000 newtons and a velocity of 27. What's the power? So, power is work over time. Work is force by distance over time. Distance over time is velocity. So the answer is just multiply the two, which I think a lot of people got. So what is this, please?
Big number.
Please take out the calculator. Thank you for long. 1269.
3 zeros.
So 1.27 mega.
1,370 kilo.
Yes.
I wrote the mega just for you.
Nice. Continue. So questions 1 to 4 were mechanics, 5 to 8 electricity, and now 9 to 12 are waves. So let's have a look at 9. Light travels from air to glass. Air is 1 and glass is 1.41, and the angle it makes here is 30.7 degrees, and I want the angle here, which I'll call theta. So the formula is sine theta 1 over sine theta 2 equals n2 over n1. So I can rewrite that as sine 30.7 over 1.41 equals sine theta. So theta is whatever sine inverse of that thing is, which is sine 30.7 over 1.41. I think actually, again, this was a question answered very well. Most, if not all, of the students got the right answer in this one. Yeah? Yes? Okay. Number 10 was answered kind of badly, kind of surprisingly. I asked you to put the waves in order. Yeah. I think maybe one person, maybe two, got this order right. So the answer is the lowest wave, the lowest frequency there is the radio. And then the radio is followed by the visible, then UV, then X-ray,
Then gamma.
and finally gamma.
Yeah, that was my answer.
Are you sure?
100%.
Okay. I'll say that again in case you need it. So first, radio, visible, UV, X-ray, gamma. That's the correct order. Okay. Want me to say it again, or you have it?
I can move it with mine.
Your answer, I don't think it was right.
You remember who
I
got
don't
it
remember
right?
the visible first or the UV first.
Which way you put them? Yes, I think you might have it backwards. I think.
Do you remember who got it right?
No. And one or two people got it right. And one person got it completely wrong.
That would be me.
Every single one in the wrong place.
Probably because I can't remember.
A lot of people had X-ray and gamma the wrong way, and a lot of people had visible and UV the wrong way. But I think at least most people knew radio was first. But not everyone. Omar, what did you say was first?
No, it switched the UV and the X-ray.
Yes.
And the rest.
Yes. So it was 5 marks, so 1 mark for each one in the correct position.
So one mistake is 2 marks.
Correct. You can guarantee getting 1 mark if you just wrote one of them 5 times, because right? Like if you just wrote down gamma, 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 you know one of those is right and 4 of them is wrong. Yeah? So anyone who got 0 on this one is really in trouble, because it means you put everyone in the wrong one. It's like having 20 multiple choice questions and getting them all wrong. If you just pick true for all of them, half of them will be right. Okay, 11 now. 11 actually was a bit hard, but I was quite pleased that a lot of people got it right, so good job. An earthquake causes a pen to vibrate 61 times per minute. So the frequency is 61, but that's per minute. And we don't deal with per minutes, we deal with per second. So a lot of people again figured out that, oh, we have to change it into this. And I also give you the wavelength is 15 millimeters. And the formula is V equals lambda F. So it's 15 times 10 to the minus 3 times 61 over 60. In fact, most, if not everyone, got this question right. Thank you. Which can be more nicely written as this is centimeters, so that's 15, so 153 millimeters per second if you wanted. Okay. Scroll down. Oh yes, 1 or 2 people forgot a unit with 1 or 2 answers and they lost unnecessarily 1 mark. And some people, I felt so bad for you, Omar. I think you wrote the wrong unit for resistance. Instead of writing, like, for example, 2 ohms, you wrote 2 or. Yeah. Yes, you did that, yes. Yes, I felt so sad for you. And then I think 1 person then forgot a unit with an answer. Maybe you, possibly.
Very possibly.
Okay. 12. I think most people found 12 difficult. I don't know if many people got it right. A girl walks between 2 speakers.
I asked you about this question 2 days before the exam.
What did I say?
The question.
What did I say?
I don't remember.
That was useful then.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Huh? What's wrong? Causing trouble? A girl walks between 2 speakers facing each other. She noticed that as she walks it gets quieter and louder. The girl walks at 2 meters per second and she hears the peak every 0.7 of a second. What is the frequency of the music? So there's a standing wave here.
Oh no, I think I got it.
Yeah, that was the same question we got in the practice. Yeah.
I know.
You can't get this wrong.
Well, well, no, that's not true because people did get it wrong. So the peaks are 0.7 of a second apart, and she's walking at 2 meters a second. So the distance between the peaks will be 0.7 times 2, so that is 1.4 meters apart. So if the peaks are 1.4 meters apart, what's the wavelength? Is it 1.4? No.
No,
Yeah, so that's
2.8.
2.8. So V equals lambda F. And what do I want? The F, is it? Which is V over lambda, which is 330 is the speed of sound over 2.8. So what's the frequency of the wave here? What is it? About 100 hertz? 108, yeah, that sounds about right, doesn't it? 118, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so, you know, not everyone got this, but I actually come to think of it, I did see 118 a lot. So, in fact, maybe 3/4 of you got it. Who remembers getting 118?
I
remember.
did not
Okay,
do
good.
this question.
What?
I did not do this.
You left it blank? Okay. Right, so section A was 60 marks. So most people got enough marks to pass the exam on section A alone, because you need 40 to pass. Section B, most people did question 1 and 3. I think 2 of you or 3 of you did question 1 and 2, maybe. There was a mechanics, an electricity, and a wave. So what did you do?
Mechanics.
And? Great.
I did mechanics and waves.
Mechanics and electricity.
Mechanics and waves.
Mechanics and wave.
I think I did 1 and 3. What was 3?
3 was the waves. Double slit. Yes, I think that's what most people did. A couple of weird people did number 2, which I know is you, yeah. And you, yes. Any other weirdos?
Why? Why is blue?
Not weird, sorry.
Unique.
Minority, unique,
But
yeah.
I think wave is very difficult.
It is.
So I do,
No, personally I thought 1 and 2 were easier than 3.
yeah.
But these weirdos wanted to do 3, so I don't know. Right, let's have a look at number 1.
I attempted to, but then the graph.
Still have the graph, yeah, I didn't.
And you said, screw the graph.
Yeah.
It messed me
Screw
up.
it to hell. I'm not doing that. Yes. People don't like graphs, even though they're good and easy. Didn't you enjoy making the graph?
Yeah, the thing is, I chose the question because of the graph and it's wrong.
No, you didn't. There was a problem with the graph.
I logged. I did the log.
Oh, you were the one who did the log. Ah, yeah, you did totally wrong. In fact, I think I gave you 0 for the graph. You did log I and log B. Yes, because you were thinking of something else. Yeah. Ah, that's funny.
Because like I thought, here's the trick, and I'm gonna do the wrong. Yeah.
I'd like, I will show Stephen, he's not going to trick me. Yes. But you did I and B on your graph. Yes, whereas he did log I and log B, you know. Yes. The log one goes on the discharging one, the capacitor one, yeah. Right, a pendulum of mass 44 grams. So that's the mass, and its length is 0.96 meters, and it's pulled back a distance of 11 centimeters. Part A. Yeah, so 0.11 meters. So what is the time? So I think this is a question that everyone got right. It's just 2 pi root L over G, which I think, can you check? It's 1.97 seconds, I think it was. So question 1 was just 10 2-mark questions, all short. Question A, part A, everybody got right. It's then after A when differences emerge.
Question 1 was 10 2-mark questions?
Yeah.
Oh, question 1, okay.
Now, this is where we start diverging. The omega formula?
2 pi T.
Now this is where we start getting different answers. So what's this here? It should be about 3 point something.
3.12.
Thank you, Yvonne. 3.12?
3.2.
19. Radians per second. Good. Now, what's the maximum speed? This is where we definitely diverge. Formula for maximum speed? It's not called W. What's the Greek name?
Omega.
Omega.
What is the A?
Yeah,
That's,
Yes.
Yes, that's what.
Some people said the A was 0.96, and that is wrong.
Oh, yeah.
0.11. Mhm.
I didn't know what A stood for or X.
Well, that's a problem.
And the X is then.
That's hot.
Did you say 0.11 over 2? Someone said that. And someone said 0.96. I think that was actually a common mistake. What did you say, Lee? Good. Okay. Do you remember, Andrew? Did you do this one? Yeah.
Probably.
You use 0.96.
I don't know what.
Maybe.
I just.
Okay, what's this one here?
0.35.
Alright.
What happened if the right
You lose a
formula?
one.
But wrong answer. That's 1 from 2.
Oh,
Ha. D.
Wait, what if you get the wrong answer for this and then you use that wrong answer for the question?
Depends how I feel when I was correcting it. I don't know, because it depends how stupid I felt the mistake was. If I felt it was really stupid, I'm like, no. But if it was a silly mistake because, I don't know, you just did something wrong on the calculator, then maybe that's okay. It depends. It's complicated. D.
can you explain why I don't know?
Yes. The pendulum is moving like this.
You know what I was thinking?
What?
0.11 is a straight. It's not.
Yeah, it is. Well, we treat it as straight. So it starts here, and it moves left and right like this.
I thought it's in the middle and like.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
that's.
also like that.
Yeah, it's like this, yeah.
That's
Well,
why-
I know it curves, but we picture it just going left, right like this. Yeah.
So not. Oh, 511
Yes.
over 2.
Maximum displacement.
Oh
No.
no, not over 2.
Oh, you're the over 2 person. Yeah, okay.
It's like this, and you pull it back 0.11.
Yeah, and it goes both sides. Somebody used circular motion formula for this. No one wants to admit it. For the next part, where I asked for the acceleration, some people said it's v squared over r, because they're thinking, I have the v and I have the r. But it's not. Was that you? It's not that. The formula for acceleration is a omega squared.
Ah, yeah.
Yes, it's me.
You use this one?
No.
You use the other one. Yeah. So if we just multiply this answer by 3.19, what do you get? Multiply this by 3.19, what do you get? 1.12 about. E. What is the kinetic energy? Well, that's just a half mv squared. That's a half 0.044. 0.35 squared.
Uh, 2.69 times 10 to the power minus 10.
Oh yeah.
So that's 2.69 millijoules.
I feel like I went so wrong and then coming back somehow.
Maybe. F. Where does the maximum speed take place?
No, I remember
In the middle.
At the lowest point. Yeah. What is the potential energy?
It's equal to the kinetic motion.
Yep. So a lot of people recalculated it, but not necessary. H, where is the pendulum stationary?
Maximum.
Yeah, at the highest point. What is the maximum height? So you could say the potential at the top equals the kinetic at the bottom. So a lot of people got this one. MGH equals 2.69 times 10 to the minus 3. So the H is 2.69 times 10 to the minus 3 over 9.81 times 0.044. Something small.
6.2 feet or something about those. 2 feet.
I remember the energy being so small, I was like, am I wrong somewhere?
No, it is small for this. J is what is the angle. Not answered too well. So the
11 and 0.96.
this is 0.96 and this is 0.96 and this height here is 0.00623.
How did you get this 623?
Oh yeah.
So you got the height.
Yes.
Can't remember.
Now,
If we take 0.96 but then and 0.11, I think that's what I did.
0.11? Yeah, you see, there's a couple of ways to draw it. Because we're approximating the motion, we don't have to be exactly right. So it's kind of actually moving on a curve, isn't it? It's not quite a triangle. So there's flexibility in the answer here. And I think the people who got it, actually, a lot of people got it right. So you're right. We can think about this side as being 0.11. And one of these sides as being 0.96 and 0.96. So you had a couple of choices. You can imagine it as a triangle like this, which I know is not quite right, but again it's because it's curved. So some people use tan, some people use sine. But in fact I think both answers are quite similar. Let's calculate. If you did tan inverse opposite over hypotenuse, so this is the opposite, and we took the hypotenuse as being this side. Or maybe some people use sine inverse as well. But I believe the answers are extremely close anyway, so it didn't actually matter too much. This is tan, and you're in radians. I want degrees, please.
6.5
Which one? Tan or sine? 6 point.
5.4.
And then for the other one? Yeah. So anybody who gave me an answer of 6.5 got it right. Yeah? We're good on this one? Next one, the electricity one. Oh yes. I know you got the next one right, Fuang, I remember. What is Ohm's law? Do you want to say it for the class?
I didn't do that question.
Yeah, I remember she asked me when she came out.
You didn't do this one?
Yeah,
No.
Then who gave me Ohm's law? Was it you?
I guess. Because it has to pass through the origin and I don't know.
Yeah, Ohm's law is that for ohmic materials,
Yeah.
the IV characteristic curve is a straight line that passes through the origin.
Yeah.
Linear, yeah.
Which I write that because the next question asks about explain why it's
Yes.
yeah, and I said it's because of the line here.
Yes, correct.
But it's also the definition which I like
Correct. Yes. Yes. Why didn't you write it?
because not
So the definition for Ohm's law is the IV curve, or plot, I should say, perhaps, the IV plot of an ohmic resistor, or should I say material, I suppose, is linear through the origin. Don't worry, you're safe in here. I'll protect you. Now, unfortunately, I think the numbers I gave you were wrong in question 2, which means instead of your graph increasing, it's decreasing. But I'll just do what you were supposed to do in the exam. The graph will be the wrong shape, but you're not losing marks for that, of course. So let me just write down the information here. Right, 1.55, 1.425, 1.3, 1.175, 1.05, 0.925, 0.8, 0.675, 0.55, 0.425. And then I, 0.41, 0.66, 0.91, 1.16, 1.41, 1.66, 1.91, 2.16, 2.41, 2.66.
Can be wrong then.
No. Now, what do you put on the x-axis and what do you put on the y-axis? I typed this backwards. Potential difference in volts and current in amps.
VI.
Yeah, what goes on the x?
V.
And
I know Y is V.
Which is it?
The X is
I V.
9. And the Y is V.
So you're saying like this.
Yeah.
Or it could be, of course, like this.
It can be, but it's only different in R.
Yeah, so which one do we use?
One of them gives us a minus
Y is I,
Which one? Yeah.
the second.
Left or right?
Right.
Let me just double check.
But I think it's same.
This one.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
One graph will go like this, one graph will go like this.
Yeah.
Going down.
Yeah, so it was curved?
Yeah, it has to be.
No, it's a straight line.
No.
But I think the problem with my numbers is it's like this, whereas it should have been like that. But that was my mistake, so you're not losing marks for that.
I use that one and it's down. The first one.
You used the first one, yeah.
And it's down.
Yeah. That's a mistake with my data. In both cases, students who did this got this graph, and students who did this also got this graph.
What?
If you swap the x and the y values, you get the same shape here. Yeah.
But if I use the first one, do I have marks?
You have some marks, but you lose some marks because you were supposed to do it this way.
Why?
Because that is an IB characteristic, is this way around. The reason is the resistance we wanted to equal 1 over the slope. In this graph, the resistance equals the slope. No, that's for the time constant, the capacitor graph. It's equal to minus 1 over the slope, wasn't
But
it?
the answer will be minus.
Oh yeah. So if you put a minus in here, that's okay because that's fixing my mistake. So the minus is okay. But this is the right graph because you should have 1 over slope.
I use that one and
And-
I also use that too.
Did you use slope or 1 over slope?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's okay.
Yeah, but minus that.
That's okay because that's my mistake, so that's okay.
So I full mark on that.
Not full marks because this is the wrong graph. You should use this one. Yeah? Right, so let's plot this. We put V on the X.
But in my exam when you are there, you said 9 graph. It's a nice graph.
It's a nice graph.
Yes, you said to me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know the question and I asked you the question.
Yeah. A And I said, nice graph, yeah.
Yeah, by the way, he said the same thing on my graph.
Yeah.
And I like,
He was
that's the
probably
whole
just
thing.
tricking you.
Yeah.
I was just trying to give you positive, feelings and encouragement. That's all. What?
That only makes you more like.
Did you feel nice and happy after I said nice graph?
I feel like I don't have to check again.
Yeah, you felt good, yeah?
But if you said it's not good, I have to check it.
I can't help you in the exam, so anything I say can't be
you
useful.
You don't have to say nice graph. You can say bad
No, you
graph.
don't.
No, I can't. What would you prefer I say? To encourage you, make you feel good.
Yeah,
Now you're the sixth on the list.
What?
You're the sixth on the list.
In future, I will say,
You send
go
it,
Wong.
Don't trust him.
Aye.
That's what you get for torturing Torbo and his family.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and his family, I forgot. IV plot. On the x-axis is
No, B. I keep on thinking.
V. And I is on the Y. And you see, this is the problem. It should have been increasing, but instead it's stupidly decreasing. I need to
How could you show me the Y values?
No, what do you mean the Y values?
Didn't you do all three?
I did all three, but then I saw which one those.
What do you mean the Y? Why do you need the Y values?
No, I just want.
Now,
Okay.
this is the graph you got, which is okay shape going down. Yours was way different. Yeah, you got it sort of curving down like this. But the next part is this resistor ohmic? So you said yes, and that's right because it's linear.
I said no.
And you said no because it wasn't linear. Yes. Yeah. So estimate the resistance. So we need the slope here. So in this question, of course, the sign is wrong. Let me just get the. Yeah, how do we get the slope? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So what's y2? Leave. Y2 is about 2.6 and y1 is about 0.4, and then x2 about 1.5, and then x1 is about. So anybody who got an answer of about 2, but yours was upside down, so yours was probably a half.
No. 2.
You got 2?
Because I'm minus love.
Oh, of course, yeah. So you got 2 as well, yeah.
For me, though I had even have a chance,
You did use y2 minus y1 over
I
x2.
took like a tangent and then, I measured the gradient for that.
I don't remember what I did for yours then. And then, finally, nobody got the last part right, which was draw the circuit, because everybody forgot one thing from the circuit. You have the power supply, you have an ammeter, you have a resistor, and then you have a variable resistor, and then you have a voltmeter. And in your case, you forgot the resistor. In your case, you forgot the variable resistor. So you, at most, yeah.
But why is the variable?
Is it only not the
Yeah. Why variable resistor? What's its purpose?
The question is not.
What's the purpose of this? Change voltage.
Yes, I know, but
No, you can't say why and then say I know.
I mean the definition of.
The definition.
No, I mean it's not having no time. Like it's have B, it's have I,
Yeah.
it's have I, it's have.
Yeah.
But it's not have like.
I know.
About.
Yes, I know. Because in this lesson I said this is an important circuit. It's a special circuit. Now this is not the only way to draw this circuit. There's many ways to draw it. But if you forgot the variable resistor, that is okay, because there was another way to have this. You could have a variable voltage resistor ammeter, variable voltage supply. So this is another way. If the power supply can have a voltage you can change, usually because there's a dial on it and you just turn it, then you can change the V and observe a change in the I as well for the resistor. Yeah.
What if I put the voltmeter?
Oh yeah. There's flexibility here. So like, I mean, the only thing that really matters is that the voltmeter
Is on top.
in fact, actually, even if you put the voltmeter like here, that's no. I need the voltmeter to be around the resistor.
Well, the variable resistor.
That's okay for you because you didn't have a resistor yet.
Okay.
Yes, that's fine. Yeah, I think I gave you 5 out of 6. I gave you 5 out of 6 because you forgot the variable resistor. Well, this question had 6 marks, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 for correctly putting them together. So, for example, if you had the variable, the resistor with the voltmeter, and then if you drew it like this instead of in parallel or something. So 1 mark for it being in series. Okay. So only 2 people did the electricity question. Now on to the wave question, which was everybody else. So you definitely want to write this down since you
How about
did it.
1 marks for physics? Did they good?
Yeah. I guess the class average was like a low B. Some people got a high B, some people got an A, some people got a low B, some people got less than this. I'd say, I haven't calculated, but I'd say the average is probably like, I don't know, 62 or 63 or something like
How
this.
many people got the plus?
Nobody. I think the highest was 2 marks away from an A star, 78. That was the highest, I believe. No A stars.
You can give them like a small push.
I mean,
What do you think?
Really?
Now, what do you think? Would I?
Um,
Look deep inside you.
I would if I was able to.
Yeah, but we're talking about me. So, would I? No, would I? Think? Would I?
I would look deep within.
You've known me the longest. You know the answer to that. Would I? Would I?
You also should look the other.
I don't have anything inside. It's empty. Right, number 3 now. What?
Coffee.
Oh, that's true. Coffee is inside, yes. And sometimes chocolate. Yes. This is the only sweetness in me. Okay, number 3. This question, half successful. No, actually more than half. I think people did okay. What's the difference between longitudinal and transverse?
Travels parallel, travels...
The key difference was parallel or perpendicular. So in the longitudinal case, which one's that, parallel or perpendicular?
Up and down.
Yeah, so I needed parallel. Is it? No.
Transverse parallel, longitudinal.
This one
No.
is longitudinal,
Yeah. this
which
is
means the vibrations are parallel
Yeah.
to the propagation.
So you needed the width parallel.
Yes, you gave me up, down and left, right, which I gave
Yeah.
you nothing for. And not only that, you got them backwards as well. So longitudinal is the vibrations are parallel to the propagation, whereas with transverse, the vibrations are perpendicular to the propagation. An example of this type?
The sound like...
And an example of this type?
I gave you that backwards too.
Yep, you sure did. Okay. And part B was answered quite well as well. I think most people got all three properties. Three properties of electromagnetic waves,
All have the same speed.
which is C, speed of light. Second property?
Travel in vacuum.
Yeah, no medium or travel in a vacuum.
They
And-
can be polarized.
I gave you a mark for that. That's not what I don't think that's what I gave you in class, but I gave you the mark for it. There was something else I gave you in class. And people said this. What was the third property? You can't forgot because you told me it in the exam.
What is it?
Transverse.
What? The question
Yeah,
is,
that's okay.
what's the properties of transverse?
No, it was what is the properties of electromagnetic waves.
Oh, oh yeah, I did that.
You said I think your full answer was they're transverse waves that can be polarized. Or,
No, I gave 3 points.
yeah, one of them was about polarization though.
One of them was about the same speed, one of them was the all transverse.
Oh,
And
okay.
right now medium.
Oh, okay. C. Again, I think this was quite reasonably answered. The 330 lines per millimeter. What's the D? So that is 0.001 over 330, because this is 1 millimeter divided by 330. And this was what exactly?
2 points something.
No, what was it? That was a 6.
3.03 times 10 power minus 6.
A lot of people screwed up the unit here. Some people even forgot the unit here. Some people wrote 10 to the minus 6. I think one person wrote 10 to the minus 6 and also wrote micro, which is wrong. So actually, funny enough, I think most people got this right, but not everyone got this part right.
And so 10 to the minus 6 is right.
If you wrote meters afterwards.
Yeah, that's right. I wrote 1 over 330, 3 brackets times 10 to the power negative 6.
The next part was what is the angle for the second order. So that's n lambda equals d sine theta. So that means 2
Lambda.
times 634. I give you the wavelength in the question.
Yeah.
It was 634 nano. And this is 3.03 times 10 to the minus 6 times sine theta. So theta is sine inverse 2 times 634 times 10 to the minus 9 over 3.03 times 10 to the minus 6. And again, I think most people got this right, so good job.
2.4 times 2.4?
That's small.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 point...
Is it supposed to be in radian?
No.
No, degrees.
So that's 2.4 times 10 to the power minus
Yeah, it
5.
was a really small.
Yeah, 2.4 times
10 to the power minus 5.
degrees. You didn't get this?
24.7.
Ay caramba. Right.
Don't forget your brackets. Oh wait, I forgot mine.
Were you about to say, don't forget your brackets? Oh wait, I forgot my brackets. Were you? Classic Yusuf mistake. I'm going to get a t-shirt made of that with your face on it and say, don't forget your brackets. Oh wait, I forgot my brackets. 24.7 degrees, very good. Okay, and this next question, only one person got it right, is what's the colour of this light? 634 nanometers.
Orange.
You said between red and orange, which I gave the mark for. Anything close to red would do.
So I was the only one?
Yes.
The color
Colorblind. Yes, I was thinking, as I was correcting this, it's like, wow, the rest of you guys suck. Someone said green, was it, or purple?
Oh my god.
Is orange wrong?
What's the wrong? The right answer is red.
Red. I wanted at least the word red.
Why not?
You said red?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I guess you got a mark. You said red to orange. I gave you a mark. Some people said orange, maybe? You say orange? I don't know if I gave you a mark. Someone was way off. They said like green or purple or something. I think someone said purple. Someone say purple?
Yeah, purple is nice.
Last part.
Said yellow.
That was you. That was way off. You said yellow.
But then it was 600.
So?
And you said that red is
650.
7 to the time. times.
If you remember what we wrote in class,
I wrote it.
where
I think, didn't I say red was like around about 650?
Really? You think that was?
No,
700
seven,
is red?
and I had a way of to memorize it.
7 to 6.
Okay, and you said orange in the exam?
I said, you said yellow is 6.
Yeah, so... Okay, maybe I'll have a relook at that one.
And it's closer to...
Yeah, it's closer to yellow then. So maybe orange or yellow. Well, I can't give marks for red, orange and yellow. That's too wide. So it's either going to be red and orange or orange and yellow. What did I say red was?
7.
What did I say yellow was?
6.
So then,
Orange.
who said red is the answer? You said red to orange, so that's okay. And you said yellow, but you said
Yes, here.
red.
Because the preparation
Red is
down
7.
down to what's red.
Yeah.
And what was the number?
Number is like 600 and something.
But
So I remember.
but the something is very important. If it was 651, then that's closer to red than it is to yellow. Mm.
But like, I don't think they should ask such questions.
So what then?
Because like, you
I don't
can
think
see
red.
above 700 and from 700 to 600 is red. And then 600 to 500 is yellow. And then green.
But then I just took it as 600.
I'll think about it.
Because they-
I'll think about it.
Bring
The
it
last
for
part,
everyone.
I'll think about it. The last part I think everyone got right is what is the maximum order?
4.
Yes. N lambda equals d sine theta. N lambda is less than or equal to d.
The way you get the 4, does it matter?
No. N must be less than or equal to d over lambda. So when you put in the d and the lambda, you got something like 4 point blah.
So you round this.
So you round this one down to 4.
See, this one you round it down. You round the humans down as well.
No, you don't. Lee, did you round up or down here?
Yes.
Up or down?
Yes.
Of course 4. Yeah, of course 4.
Yes.
Wait, leave me alone now. Wait, hang on. Let me think what I'm doing next.
You want to do something next?
Yes, because we still have time.
No.
Did you think all the street?
You are right. Actually, that is a very good point.
You know what we can do?
What?
Free chicken wings.
No, pretend like we finished the ad.
Yeah. 420.
What's the time now?
420. Wow.
What's the time now? What's the time there? What's the time?
It is... No, it
No,
is...
do it!
440.
The video.
It is
440.
4:40, yes.
4:40.
20 to 5. Thank
But
you.
it's late. It's late, you're right.
Yeah,
What are we still doing here? Just before we wrap it up, because I don't think I'll get much more out of you.
Yeah.
Anyways, what did you think of the exam? Your opinions,
Nice.
difficulty.
Nice, but stupid mistakes.
A lot.
This exam would be easier than the final exam, of course. I tried to be generous with you, but not too generous, of course. What of the 3 areas of the course, which do you feel was most difficult? In other words, when we do revision, mechanics, electricity, waves. When we do revision at the end of the year, or when you're doing your revision, of the 3 sections we've done so far, mechanics, electricity, waves, What are we feeling is the hardest?
Electric waves.
Mechanics, electricity. Like the end of mechanics.
So there's no one common answer for everyone then. So this means an individual revision will be important then. Yeah. From my feedback for correcting the exam, no one area stood out except for the electricity. Only 2 people did the electricity, and only none of you got the graph quite right. You had logs on both sides and you had the IV the other way. So this makes me feel like electricity perhaps is being overlooked by the class. So going into semester 2, it will be your responsibility to keep revising semester 1 because the final exam includes both. So my advice is make sure you give some time to electricity because I think you're overlooking it for mechanics and waves. Yeah. The waves was answered quite well, although you didn't have a question, but you didn't quite all answer the stationary wave perfectly, you know. But the waves are quite. The mechanics you did quite well. However, I gave you an easy mechanics, and I was hoping you would get it perfect, but you didn't get it perfect because you made some mistakes, small mistakes. Okay. The mechanics question in the final exam can be very easy or very hard. These are the only 2 choices.
So,
yeah.
the difficulty of this.
That would have been an easy mechanics question, an easy electricity questions, and an average wave question. The section A would have been average difficulty, some of the questions easy. The only question that would have been hard is maybe the stationary wave at the end, but because we did one like that in the practice exam, it wasn't that hard. Yeah. Any questions about the exam?
No.
So are we getting our marks in the next lesson?
No. Because I'm giving all my time to correcting the maths exam now. I don't have time to write down all the scores and put them in a spreadsheet and all this. It will be Friday next week.
Friday next. Ooh.
Yes.
Oh.
Also Friday next week. At the earliest.
Bro!
Oh.
Because math, you have a lot of students.
And the business students. It's not great. So in our next physics class, now that we've done the exam, we can start semester 2. At some point soon we'll be doing experiments. I think we'll do this at the same time the biology students do their experiments, which I don't know when that is.
Maybe you should know.
It's possible I should know, but what's more possible is that I'm too busy to know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter because we do the experiments in class, so whatever.
Isn't the last week of May?
That is the chemistry.
Is it before or after the next week we have?
All I know is it wasn't today. Could it be tomorrow? Yeah, it could be. Don't know. Could be any time. Any time except today or the past. Can't be in the past now.
Can you decide when? Because I won't be here for the last week.
That sounds like a good time to be doing experiments, I think.
You told Mr.
It doesn't matter because even if you missed it, you can just redo it since I have the equipment in the office. Oh yeah, I'll have to put you into pairs, I suppose, for it.
Yeah, but we will get that. Like we did in chemistry.
You were paired off in chemistry?
Yeah.
And did you pair yourself off, or did your teacher pair you off?
She was just like, go.
She let you pair yourself off? Oh no, what a mistake.
It wasn't like that.
Wasn't?
No, we just got in. The person next to you is your. Okay, sure. But some of them ran around. Like, no, I didn't like it. Didn't like this one. I go with this one.
Who was your partner?
It was a guy from the medicine group. It doesn't know how to do this.
No, I don't. I will pair you off. Yeah. Alright, so in the next class we are going to start with materials. Heat, temperature, all that type of stuff. Yeah? Alright.